Welcome back to the channel, everyone. What you're going to hear is a story of suppressed feelings, friendships put to the test, and an unexpectedly combustible moment that goes much beyond a straightforward celebrity disagreement. Indeed, the whole entertainment industry was rocked when Song Joong Ki made a startling revelation regarding Song Hye Kyo. Furthermore, Leeminho's response was nothing short of explosive, adding to the tension. Fans had never witnessed such raw passion before when his composed manner broke. What did Song Joong Ki disclose specifically? In what ways did their remarks cut through well-constructed public personas? Why did Leeminho's response imply that this narrative is more complicated than it first appears to be? We're going to examine every aspect of this momentous occasion and reveal the conflicts that lie beneath the surface. So stay tuned. Let's go back to when everything was different. During an appearance on a well-known variety show, Song Joong Ki casually brought up a private discussion she had with Song Hye Kyo that nobody was expecting to hear about. He mentioned an alleged conversation in which she confided in him about her previous affections for Leeminho. It was evident from Song Joong Ki's casual delivery of this bombshell that he had no intention of making it public. However, there was no going back after he said those words. The impact was instantaneous, and the moment was in the open, seated. In the audience, Leeminho flinched visibly. There was a noticeable flash of shock, hurt, and rage in place of his normally cool and collected demeanor, which we have witnessed in innumerable interviews. His body language made it all clear. His knuckles went white as he clamped them down on the armrest. His eyes widened and his jaw tightened as though the realization had hit him like a thunderbolt. Despite his best efforts, his body betrayed him. These were the uncontrollable responses of a guy facing something very personal, not the premeditated gestures of an experienced actor. Since this is about genuine human feeling that speaks louder than words rather than just a celebrity moment, we will slow down these significant scenes in the video and examine each micro-expression. Let's move on to Song Joong Ki's actual revelation. In the widely shared video, Song Joong Ki jokingly stated that Songhyekyo told him at a cast reunion that there was more to her relationship with Leeminho than was previously known. She made a suggestion that she and Leeminho might have been more than just friends, suggesting a covert romance that existed before her well-publicized romances. Fans started asking a ton of questions as soon as they heard this. Did Song Hye Kyo and Leeminho have a covert affair? Were they torn apart by industry pressures? Or were hungry tabloid journalists and keen ears exaggerating this misunderstanding? Let's stand back and examine the past interactions between these three celebrities. Early in their careers, Song Hye Kyo and Leeminho initially came into contact. Audiences were enthralled by their on-screen chemistry in early dramas, and rumors of a closer bond were circulating behind the scenes. However, Leeminho and Song Hye Kyo maintained their professionalism in spite of the obvious spark. Song Joong Ki followed. His later arrival and his innate chemistry with Song Hye Kyo rekindled the Song couple's romance. The thought of them together became a fan-favorite dream when fans fell in love with their on-screen duo. However, the drama didn't end there, though both actors openly denied any romantic relationship. The media was often speculating about Leeminho and Songhyeko's off-screen relationships. So why did Song Joong Ki decide to make this moment public years later? What does that indicate about his professional discretion versus his friendship loyalty? Given how private this subject is, why bring it up now? We explored the backstage tension that has been accumulating for years in order to respond to that. Industry sources have alluded to quiet, off-camera exchanges between Song Joong Ki and Leeminho, during which they exchanged cold looks. Long before this broadcast outburst, there had been rumors of a rift, and Song Joong Ki's recent remarks might have simply fueled the flames. Even in past interviews and moments on the red carpet that now seem to portray a different tale, fans have long been aware of these conflicts. In an attempt to piece together every hint, gesture, and subtle glance that could provide insight into what has been happening behind the scenes, fans are delving deeply into the archives. This news has sparked an absolutely tremendous fan response. There are two main factions on social media: those who support Leeminho's right to privacy and charge Songjoongki with breaching a friend's trust, okay? And others who think Song Hye Kyo's devotion to Song Joong Ki is what led her to disclose her previous emotions. Every fan has a theory about the situation, and the internet is flooded with Twitter polls and comment threads. Is it possible that a love triangle ensnared the three celebrities? Or is this just a poignant moment that has been hidden for years? However, what about Song Hye Kyo? Remarkably, she has not spoken out in public. The most recent rumors have not been verified or refuted by her. Some claim that her silence says a lot. It can indicate that she is quietly processing her feelings or that she is shielding both guys from more repercussions. Although no one is certain, industry insiders have suggested that Song Hye Kyo, Leeminho, and Song Joong Ki are having secret chats. Is she prepared to take back her story? Or is she happy to remain silent and watch events unfold? This scenario has wider ramifications than just these three stars. This scenario emphasizes the thin balance celebrities must tread between authenticity and overexposure in the realm of celebrity culture, where every moment off-screen can easily turn into content. Song Joong Ki's shocking admission and Leeminho's furious outburst demonstrate how brittle relationships can be when they're scrutinized. As we've seen, fans get very involved in the personal lives of their favorite celebrities, and these vulnerable times may easily get out of hand. There are a few things to be aware of as this story progresses. Will Leeminho openly respond to the disclosure? Will he make a sincere remark, apologize, or just remain silent and carry on with his career as usual? Supporters are anticipating his next move. Will Song Hye Kyo also speak up and end her silence? If so, how is she going to handle this? How does Song Joong Ki fare? Will he be able to bounce back from the criticism that comes with sharing something so intimate on national TV? In actuality, this story is far from finished. There are still a lot of unexpected turns to come. Apologies, clarifications, or official pronouncements could change the story in unanticipated ways. The three celebrities might even get back together on a talk show to discuss everything directly, which would greatly affect how people view their relationships. There might be fresh interviews, behind-the-scenes videos, or documentaries that will clarify the situation and provide additional details about the personal lives of these well-liked K-drama stars. We will provide you with every update response and twist that occurs next, so stay tuned. We're all in for an emotional roller coaster as this real-life K-drama plays out, since the truth is always more dramatic than fiction. Keep checking back for in-depth analysis, unique fan theories, and behind-the-scenes information that you won't discover anywhere else. To be informed of all the most recent happenings, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. You won't want to miss what happens next.